everybody, welcome to day 7 of the T-Rex training program. Thank you for sticking with us. I hope that you've been learning a lot and enjoying these lessons that we have so far. Today I am at Liberty Community Park. It's right off of Terra Drive, right by the bike trail. So right behind us we got this bike trail that goes through the neighborhood. These flowers here says in memory of Jay Haroldson. Jay Haroldson was actually a really good friend of mine. He was the same age as me, and it was his sophomore year. I think it was my junior year. What is something in there? He passed away in 2011. He passed away. He fought cancer twice, and he died of an unknown heart condition. He was at the high school running on the treadmill, and that's where he unfortunately passed away. So yeah, Jay was a really good friend of mine. I grew up swimming with him, both in high school and with the Sun Prairie Piranhas, and so it was really hard the day he died, because the man had a heart of gold. You know, he worked his butt off. He was just such a good worker and just a really good friend to all of us, and so he's missed every day. But there's a lot of things around town that say in memory of Jay, and as it should, because he was a really good person to know, and happy I got to spend time with him. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about a safety topic, and then we're going to talk about a streamline. What is a streamline? Why do we use it? And what are the benefits of it? All right, so our safety topic for today is: in your house or in your yard, watch for water, be on guard. Okay, so water in the right amount can be a very damaging thing. I don't know if any of you have ever, we could get a heavy rainfall and maybe your house is flooded. Maybe your basement's taken on some water, because that happens a lot in a good rainfall. If your house doesn't have the proper ways that push the water away from the house, then there's a good chance that your basement might flood. If there's ever a really heavy rain, the roads oftentimes flood because water can't drain away fast enough, and so the water collects on the road. So especially if you're driving in that, there's a thing called hydroplaning, where your tires of your car aren't actually touching the ground. There's so much water on the ground that your tires are actually being lifted from the road, and you could actually spin out of control. So in your house or in your yard, watch for water, be on guard. Okay, so even though water isn't in a pool or it isn't in a lake, things can flood, right? Lakes can flood too if there's too much rainwater and not enough drainage. So always just keep an eye out and make sure that you're being safe when you're near or around water. Okay. So the streamline, why do we use it? What is it? How do I do it? What are the benefits of it? A streamline is typically used when you are pushing off of a wall. You use it when you dive. Okay, so anytime you're diving in a race, or sometimes when you're diving off a diving board, you're going into that streamline. When you're at the wall getting ready to push off to do some swimming, oftentimes you are pushing off in a streamline. Also, if you do a turn, and that's something we're going to talk about coming up here, if you ever do a turn on the wall and you push off, you're using that streamline. So the streamline is the most efficient way for you to glide through the water. Okay, so efficient, what does that mean? It means that you are able to travel the fastest using the least amount of energy. Okay, so when you're in this streamline position, your body glides through the water. Okay, sometimes what you might do in swim lessons is your instructor will say, okay, I want you to push off the wall with your hands at your sides. So you push off, you see how far you can glide, and then when you stop, you just stand up. Then the instructor will say, okay, I want you to push off in airplane arms off the wall, just like this. See how far you get. You'll push off, and you'll notice, oh my gosh, I didn't get very far at all, right? Because this is just creating a lot of drag, so it's slowing you down fast. all right? Then the next thing, they'll say, okay, push off with Superman arms. So push off with just your arms out like this. You'll notice you get a little farther, but you still slow down just a little bit too early. Then the instructor says, all right, I want you to stack your hands like pancakes. I want you to stretch your arms as tall as they can get. Then I want you to squeeze your ears between your arms. Now I want you to push off and go. And you'll notice how much faster you're gliding through that water. Okay, so we use a streamline when you dive off of a block, right? Like a starting block, when you dive in and get into the water, you're typically in that streamline. Whenever you are pushing off the wall, you're getting into that streamline. And then whenever you do a turn, you're pushing off and getting into that streamline. So we use that streamline once again because it's our fastest, most efficient way to glide through that water, okay? So something that you can try to do to practice that streamline is stack your hands like pancakes. Doesn't matter which way you do it, okay? It's more of a personal preference, okay? So you can have left on top of right or right on top of left. I like right on top of left, but that's just me, okay? Squeeze those ears, right, with those biceps, right, with your arms, and you want to stretch up as high as you can, okay? Notice that I'm not shrugging like this, okay? My shoulders aren't down. I got my shoulders up like this. I'm being as tall as I can possibly be, okay? So that's something you can practice, okay? Hands like pancakes, stack them, squeeze those ears, and reach up as high as you can, okay? So your challenge is going to be, do this, do some lunges around your yard or around your house. Okay, so just go around doing lunges. I would go around your whole house. All right, just hold that streamline, hold it high, squeeze those ears, stack those hands. All right, that is the most efficient way to get through that water. All right, next lesson. Okay, so day 8 coming up here. We'll have another safety topic, and then we are going to talk about the flip turn. What is a flip turn? When do you use a flip turn? And what are some ways that you can practice a flip turn at home, okay? All right, till next time, bye.